Okay, in today's episode, we're going to explore Vercel's MCP server using Claude Code. This is my go-to for managing deployment logs, whether the site fails in production, network logs, basically any way to get Claude to interact with the production logs of my code base. First things first, we're just going to go into their docs, pull in this one command. For now, we're just going to do general access to all of my projects. And then let's go into a code base. So in this case, I just have a totally default Next.js 16 application. We're going to go to the command line, install it. Now, what does this command do? It actually added this to our local Claude.json file. Now, if we do a Claude/MCP, look at that, Vercel. So let's click in. I've actually already authenticated in the past, but I'll re-authenticate just to show you how simple this flow is. It just pulls up a web client. You can select access to particular projects, particular teams. In this case, I'm going to just give it access to all teams, all projects. Authentication is successful. So one of the reasons that I use this MCP server is for its ability to access my build logs. For example, if I hit this prompt, tell me the latest build logs for this code base in Vercel, it's going to spin up the MCP and it's going to run one of its tools, which is, I believe, list deployments. So here's list deployments. This is just going to get, I guess, the last 100 deployments, and then it's getting deployment build logs for this particular project. This project is just a base Next.js project, so I actually don't have any failed build logs in this particular case, but that's not always the case. Sometimes I do have failed build logs. So what you can do here is actually extend this and maybe just put in your Claude.md file deployment check, an additional check like this in your Claude.md. So after every time you push this code or deploy it or make some sort of change, the agentic process will iterate over the build logs and ensure they pass before finishing its loop. So let me show you this in action. Okay, so we're going to just add this little unused variable. So let's reset the context of our Claude code and just say upload the latest changes to Vercel. This is just going to use Vercel's CLI deploy command to push it up. Okay, now you can see it's going to say your changes have been deployed to production. Now let me monitor the build logs as specified in your Claude instructions. And here, Vercel, it's listing deployments, getting the deployments build logs, and it's just going to confirm that this was indeed successful. And there we go. Changes have been successfully deployed to Vercel. Now this is happy path. Obviously there's scenarios where this fails. By giving Claude access to these deployment logs, it makes it much easier for Claude Code to actually then iterate within its agentic loop to ensure that these pass. So that's all we have today. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.